Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another MLB The Show 23 stream here on Twitch. I'm NextJGGen24, and today I'm picking up where I left off with the Great Race of 98 program. So, the last time you guys saw me, I still had to finish half of the conquest map, and then I was also trying to get some of the missions done. And I was able to get some of them done. Not all, but some. I'm still missing home runs. Hopefully, I can get that done at some point. I also needed Sammy Sosa as well. He's actually 10, so that's actually pretty good. And then, let's see, the home runs. That's right, because I needed one more home run for 62, and then I need 9 more for Mark McGwire, or for that final home run mission. So, little update though, because what I didn't realize is that the cards here are for the collection. And look, I was gonna keep Mike Piazza anyway. As a Mets player, of course I was gonna keep him. So I collected him, and turns out it was enough to get me Sammy Sosa. So now Sosa is part of the lineup. Or, well, he's gonna be. Just give me 1 second here, and then I'll go over that. I'll go over the that new program we got there. Oh, is he a center fielder? No, he can't be. Was he a left fielder? What's Sammy Sosa? Hold on. Hold on. I'll address this in a moment. But what? Yeah, he's a right fielder. What the hell? Oh, I think I know why. Hold on. Yep, I freaking knew it. Because I had this Sammy Sosa in my lineup, it prevented me from seeing the other Sammy Sosa that was here. So, where is he? Where is this Sammy Sosa? Ah, there he is. Of course, he was right there. I passed over him. Okay, so we got to figure something out here, because we have 2 right fielders, and obviously that is not going to work. Here's what I'm thinking: Sammy Sosa in center. Unfortunately, his fielding ratings are going to suffer as a result. Nothing I can do about that, but I need him in the lineup. So, O-Town, what's up? So he's going to go before Jeter. Larry Walker. Do I want to put him before Bagwell? I think so. And then I'll also put him before Piazza. All right. Before I do move on, this Roberto Clemente date program, obviously, yeah, it's going to be 3 to 6. It's going to be 3 to 6, most likely. But I'm not doing that right now. I'm just going to wait until it happens in October, and then we'll go from there. Because I still have like a month. PM. And it's going to be a hard out at 6. I cannot stream for any longer, than 6. Because I got to get ready to go into work, and I cannot afford to waste time. So hard out at 6, no exceptions. No exceptions at all. I'm going to have to quit. Listen, I'm done with ranked seasons for now. I got Gary Carter. There's no reason for me to continue the grind. Unless they put another Mets program in there, or another Mets player in there, which, fine, I'll grind then, but for now, there's no reason for me to. So, we got the Roberto Clemente Day program. This is obviously to commemorate Roberto Clemente, probably one of the best baseball players there ever was. I mean, and such a good heart, too. Really wanted to be international Like, really took his role as an international superstar to heart. Tried to do all good things, and obviously take him well before his time. But unfortunately, plane crashes, they happen, and it's very unfortunate. But just looking at his card stats for a minute, I mean, I love the fact that I wish he would have more speed as an outfielder, but in the 70s is pretty good. His vision, fantastic. Power against lefties. I was hoping the power against righties would be a little bit up, but he's got great contact, or the best contact you're going to get in this game, and his fielding is phenomenal. So overall, this is a great card. Definitely going to grind for this. There's also David Ortiz here, who these are all the guys that earned the Roberto Clemente award in their careers. So we have David Ortiz, clearly a bench bat. Do not even try to put him at first. He is a DH. Just forewarning. There's also another Great Race of 98 pack in here, so if you guys want that. Now, this makes no sense to me at all. It really doesn't. Why would you give us a 97 overall Gary Carter when we have a 99 that's in the ranked seasons program? Like, this makes no sense to me. Seriously. Like, what am I supposed to do with two Gary Carter cards? What am I gonna, what do I do? Unbelievable. So that's the only card that I don't like in this program. What was it? 89? Yeah, 89 he got it. 2019, I'm assuming this is when Carrasco came back from his cancer treatment. So that it would make sense as to why he gets the Roberto Clemente card. Al Kaline, 1973. Not a lot of power. Clearly a contact hitter, but great fielding. Great fielding. And then we have Enrique Hernandez. I mean, just this guy's. I think this may be a card. This is definitely one of the cards that are worth it. What's up, cheater? Oh, did you have to do an alternative account? Jose Miranda. Oh. Oh, that's terrible, dude. I'm sorry. Jose Miranda with the power. I mean, overall solid defense. Again, probably just another third base, another DH. Christian Vasquez. Um, basically a righties guy. Or a lefties guy, excuse me. Well, that's all right because I just reached 300 actually. Or were you the one that was my 300? I guess. I mean, look, 300 is 300. That's still pretty impressive and nothing that I thought I would ever accomplish when I first started streaming. What was it? Way back in 2016 or 2017. So, and then we also have Jose Barrios. Overall, pretty solid. Pretty solid. Not extraordinary, but definitely pretty solid. And then Francisco Lindor. I mean, just another shortstop to be able to add to the program, or another Mets player to be able to add to the collection. So, I mean, oh, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it, cheater. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So that's the Roberto Clemente Day program. I will grind this eventually. I will grind it. But for now, there's one thing I gotta do. And that's get the Great Race of 98 program done. It's also September as well. I forgot to mention that. It's September, so you actually save up to 30% on subs if you subscribe. So, you know, again, thank you for that sub, and you just saved yourself some money. 30% off. Let's go. I need some home runs here.
Count 1-0.
So how about that Eagles-Vikings game last night? I kind of figured it would be a high scoring game. Minnesota and Philly, their offenses are fantastic. Their defenses could be better. You know, as evidenced by the fact that the score was 34-28. But I'll tell you what, T.J. Hawkinson really had a great game, and I am so glad about that. You know, I honestly, I saw the fumble that Justin Jefferson made in the end zone that ultimately made it a touchback and negated any touchdown. And I feel for him. Like, it made me think back to when. Yep, that's exactly what he did for me. Actually, he might have had a little bit more. Hold on. He gave me 25.6 points in fantasy. So, T.J. Hawkinson coming through. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me again. And that's huge because my opponent that I'm going up against, his lineup is stacked. And so having Hawkinson really go beyond almost pretty much double, more than double what his projection was, just, it helps. It definitely helps. My opponent still has a stacked lineup, but it gives me a better chance to win. And I need to win. I need to bounce back from my stupid mistake last week of sitting the Cowboys defense. If I hadn't done that, I might have won my matchup last week. But I had, I was expecting what the Cowboys did to the Giants. I was expecting the Commanders to do that to Arizona. I didn't think Arizona would score any points. I didn't think they would have much offense. I figured this was an easy win for Washington, and it really wasn't. So, rip on that, but you know what? That's okay. T.J. Hawkinson, at the end of the day, you know, he got me more than what I needed. Yeah, I know. I had them on my bench, so just be glad at least, well, actually, I can't really say that, but no, definitely moving forward, I am starting Dallas's defense. I'm not even going to give the Commanders a chance until Dallas has their. I'll beat myself up over having them on the bench, but at least I have them. And now I'm not going to make that mistake again. So, yep, great night for T.J. Hawkinson, and hopefully that could translate to me getting a win. Of course, Mac Jones is going to need to play well, as will Stephon Diggs. I'm putting a lot of faith in Juju Smith-Schuster. Tony Pollard, he might not have as productive of a game this week because he is going up against the New York Jets. And, you know, while the Jets may not win the game, they're definitely going to create problems for Tony Pollard. They're not exactly the worst defense in the world. They're actually one of the top defenses in the NFL. So, Aaron Jones, I'm just waiting to see what happens with him. It looks like, honestly, it looks like he's not going to play this week. So even if Pollard, I have no choice. I have to keep him. Although, actually, what I could do is I could put Allgaier or Algier, the Falcons running back. I can put him in for Aaron Jones, and then I can have Dameon Pierce as my running back, and then my tight end Ferguson could actually be my flex, or the other tight end that I have, Ferguson. But I don't know, especially since like Dallas, I don't know how much they value their tight ends. Strike 3, sit down. I mean, he only got 3.1 fantasy points last week, so he was rather unproductive. I mean, they did try to get the ball to him a lot. Oh, it was Jake Ferguson, by the way. Jake Ferguson. And he only caught the ball twice for 11 yards, so that's not exactly good. Strike 3, sit down. I don't know, that's definitely something I would consider. If Aaron Jones is going to be out, and if I don't want to take a risk on Tony Pollard, although I don't know, it's tough to say, because if it goes how I think it's going to go, Dallas should have no problem against the Jets. I mean, I honestly predicted Dallas would beat them 28-0. Is it a good place to live? That I do not know, Cheater. I mean, I think it's a little too costly to live there. There's definitely a lot of people there, especially with all the migrants and asylum seekers they have there. But that's a political issue. That's not really, but they're there. They are there. Wow, he was safe? How was he safe? Wow. I mean, sometimes I do think if I lived in New York City, it would be an easier commute for me than going home on New Jersey Transit. Sometimes I think that. And also, like, with, unfortunately, because I work in New York but live in New Jersey, not only do I have to pay New Jersey taxes, I also have to pay New York taxes as well. Which is funny, because I don't get a say in their elections or anything. So I give them taxes, but I don't get to vote or anything. But again, that's an issue. That's just a political issue, and I'm trying not to go there. Attaboy Piazza! Is that his first home run? Nice! So, that's just like, to me, just from an outsider's perspective, I don't think it would be a great place to live. A great place to visit, sure. A great place to live, not really.
Leading up for the Rockies.
But again, that's an outsider's perspective. Maybe living in the city is much better than I'm making it out to be, but from what I've seen as a commuter, not really. And mind you, my commute isn't even that far.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
So, I hope I answered your question, cheater. Strike 3, sit down. I guess it's all just personal opinion. You know, I'm sure you could find nice areas within the city, and at least you have the subway system, so you don't have to drive in New York City. You can just ride the subway. Of course, they charge you for that, but considering how much gas is for in New York, and believe me, it's a lot higher than it is in New Jersey, because I know a lot of New Yorkers that I went to college with who say that if they go on family trips, they're gonna go over New Jersey, and that's where they're gonna stop for gas. They're not gonna, if they're going up to the Pocono Mountains in Pennsylvania, they're gonna stop in New Jersey for gas, because they can get it a hell of a lot cheaper here than they can get it in New York State or Pennsylvania. Strike 3, sit down. So at least the subway system is there, and honestly, it's not like you're gonna have a shortage of food or whatever. Like, see, my thing is, I would not want to live in the city, like the big city or anything, but I also don't want to live in rural areas. Like, I would not want to live in rural Pennsylvania. All right, it's too far from, it's too isolate, too far from certain areas, and you know, if I have to drive like 10 miles to be able to go grocery shopping or anything, I'm spending way more in gas than I would on groceries. So for me, the middle is where I like it. Suburban, you know, a city that has things to do. Like, I don't. There are a bunch of malls that are here in New Jersey, so it's perfect. You know, so you're never bored. But it's not the city where there are a lot of tourists and you know, homeless people, migrants, and asylum seekers, and all that comes with living in New York City. Like, to me, this is perfect where I'm at. Well, almost perfect. Of course, my big pet peeve is having to pay both New Jersey and New York taxes.
Ball, that's out.
And I know some of you are like, well, what about Long Island? Or what about further upstate New York? You know, no one said I had to live in the city, but I don't have to live in New Jersey if my biggest gripe is paying both New Jersey and New York taxes. Well, sure, but I don't know. The only time I commuted, when I commuted from New York City or to New York City from Long Island, that was when I was in college. And it's pretty expensive, plus the LIRR is not really that reliable. At least in my experience, it is not reliable. Trains break down, lines get frozen, so if it's like really cold, and let me tell you something, it gets really cold in Long Island. You know, you're basically stuck where you are for a long period of time, and you can't even get warm.
Leading off for the Lions, the left fielder,
So, I don't want to live on Long Island. I don't think it's for me. It was great. It was great to go to college there. I'll concede that. But in terms of living there, I wouldn't want to live there.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Come on, is that going to be Sosa's first home run? Yes, sir! All right, 1 down, 20 to go. Oh, what a snag. Piazza also had a home run. So Vaughn, Sosa, and Piazza each have a home run in this game. So I know for a fact I've got 62 home runs, but now I just need 6 more to be able to hit 70. And get that mission done. Attaboy Bagwell. Sorry, I'm just taking some stuff out of my pockets.
The right fielder, number 33, Larry Walker. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Rockies, number 39, Brett.
I mean, is it the same way in Milwaukee? Like, is it what do they say about Milwaukee up there? I mean, again, I don't want to. That's the other thing too. I take into consideration what winters are like, because for me here, winters suck. But I'm also not a winter person. I'm more of a spring summer kind of person. Like I'll go down to Florida in February. Yeah, I know. Shocker, right? But like to me, that's perfect weather. It's not too hot where it's 70 in the 70s, sometimes in the 80s. So to me, that's perfect because it's not too hot, but it's also not too cool that I need a jacket or pants or anything to wear. And commuting and driving in the snow is not fun either, by the way. Too much snow, you're spinning your tires. I did that once. I actually spun while I was working one day. I was driving my car, and all of a sudden my car started to the tires started to spin. And all of a sudden, I was losing control of it, and I ended up backwards on a street. And thankfully, no one hit me. I didn't do any damage to my car. But still, like, I don't want to drive through that. Come on, Walker, get there. Thank you. Like, to me, the South, but my issue with Florida, why I don't want to live there, is because of the hurricanes. Like, I do not want to have to worry every single year about hurricanes. Like, no thank you. So to me, I think the perfect medium for what I'm looking for in terms of a living place would be like North Carolina, Virginia, North Carolina, where it's not too cold in the winter. Like they'll get some snow here and there, but otherwise it's like not too cold, and but it's not too hot or too humid. And Florida, you don't have to worry about the hurricanes when you're in North Carolina. I mean, you're gonna have to worry about maybe tropical storms or whatever, but you wouldn't have to worry about hurricanes. So to me, Virginia or North Carolina would be like the ideal place for me to live. Plus, taxes are cheap there. Attaboy, Terramar. But if I'm gonna live in North Carolina, Charlotte. Plus, there's also NASCAR there too, and you guys know that I'm a big NASCAR guy. So, like to me, yeah, North Carolina would be the ideal place. But if I'm going to live anywhere in North Carolina, it's got to be somewhere around Charlotte. Doesn't have to be in Charlotte, just needs to be somewhere around Charlotte. Ah, dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Alright, come on, Pedro.
0-2.
Can't believe I missed out on an opportunity. I mean, I think I got a home run, so now I think I have 4 for the game. Strike 3, sit down, but I'm not sure. Let me check the box score. Let's see. Yep, 4. Oh. It won't count, though, for the program. It will only count for the total home runs. Which, I mean, I guess I was looking for anyway. But having the home runs hit by, you know, the Great Race of 98 series players, that can only help in my mission, in completing multiple missions at once.
Got him.
Now batting, shortstop, Ezekiel.
And I would hope that, I was hoping I would have had a lot more, considering that I was playing at Coors Field, but I guess not. Strike 3, sit down. Attaboy Bagwell. Ow! Ow! I just banged my leg, my shin, up against the table here. Ow, that hurt.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rockies, number 59, Jake Burr.
Wow, thank you, Jeter.
Out.
I gotta be careful though, because I don't have that big of a lead in this game, unfortunately. You know, I have a sizable lead. It's 7 runs, but all I need to give is the Rockies 1 shot, and they can easily reduce that lead. Strike 3, sit down. Whoops, hit the wrong button there. So while I do want a complete game shutout with Martinez, if I can't get it and they end up making it close, I will bring in either Franco or Percival. Or even Nen.
That's out. I got a ball, 1 strike.
And I don't know if you guys saw, but apparently we're going to get a new program in 2 weeks. Chase the Pennant program, I think it's called. Strike 3, sit down. So this is going to be one of the playoff programs that we're going to we're gonna have. So I'm very interested to see what's in this program. We're also going to get new ranked seasons, so we're going to see if there are any Mets players to be had in ranked seasons. Probably not, though, considering they already did Gary Carter, and I really cannot imagine who else from the Mets they're going to do. Attaboy Kendall. Yes, sir. Now that makes me feel a little bit better about Martinez, or letting Martinez go. Is Vaughn going to get another home run? He is! Awesome! Now we've broken the barrier. Now home runs are going to come like crazy. Up, except for there. But at least Sammy has one. And who knows, maybe by the time that I play all the games and everything with, and trying to complete these missions and everything, maybe I'll already have the program done and not need to complete Sosa. You know, because I might just do it on XP. It's not that much XP. You're talking about 1900 or 1998 XP. And you do that with 7 players plus the pitcher in the game as well. In a 9-inning game, it might take you a couple tries, but you'll get there. Or you could do like a 9-inning game, and then you could do a conquest game, and that might get you the XP that you need. Boy, Jeter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Rockies, number 31.
Oh, okay. I still have one more inning. I wasn't sure if I was in the 8th or the 9th inning.
Nope. Ball 1. 1-0. That's a ball.
Really, Pedro? You're going to lose control now?
Ball inside. Nope, outside. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Strike 3, sit down. Attaboy, Pedro. Way to stick with it.
Ball 1. Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Okay, come on. Alright, I'll take it. Wish it was a strikeout, but it is what it is. So, ugh.
Leading off for Long Island, the second baseman.
Hold on. I'm gonna get either Nen or Percival up and warming. Nice.
Now batting, the catcher, Jason Kendall.
Let's see.
The left-hander, number 23, Greg Vaughn.
Sorry, I'm just going through my emails here. Gotta clear some of the.
Ball.
Gotta clear some of it out.
Ball one, no strike.
There we go. Oh, come on! No, what the hell? Golly.
Ball one for count. No ball, 2 strikes.
Alright, let's go, Pedro. Let's just wrap this up.
Ball.
Strike 3, sit down. Well, I don't think Martinez is going to get 20 strikeouts. But even if he, yeah, he's definitely not getting 20.
Ball 2 is the count.
I'm doing my math right. That was only strikeout number 17. 2 more strike. Oh no, it was number 18. Now it's number 19, so he may actually get 20. I didn't think he would, but he may actually get it. Is he out of energy now? No, he is not. He's sticking it out. Over 110 pitches pitched. Incredible.
1 ball, 2 strikes. That's ball 2.
Hearing 120 and still going strong. Strike 3, sit down. All right. You know, a coworker actually brought up something interesting to me today. Oh, Vaughn had 5 or had 4 or 2 home runs. Wow, I forgot about that. So Larry Walker, Manny Machado, Tamar Johnson, all P1s. This, I believe, is from the Weekly Wonders pack. This is from, I think, the Roberto Clemente pack or program. And then Ball in His Habit. I don't know where the rest of these are coming from. Shouldn't be from the, well, I guess it could be from the Great Race of 98. In fact, it is, actually. Alright, so that'll be 5 if I could get 3 more, and I just need 3 more. I don't know if I'll complete that, but I'll give it my best. Let's see. This will net me 5 if I get 3 more, so that's 10 right there. That will get me to a second Ball in His Habit 5-pack bundle. And then doing more missions with Sammy Sosa, or doing the program again. And that would be twice, but doing it with Sammy, I don't know. It's gonna be tough. Wow. Hold on, why don't I just buy some of these guys and get like, because I could get them for cheap, right? Well, Not exactly cheap. Never mind. No, what's going on with the Blue Jays, Layla? Are they falling apart? Damn, look at all these freaking packs. And I still haven't sold the cards, the duplicate cards that I got from yesterday with all those packs. Got swept by the Rangers, boozed like crazy. Well, unfortunately, I don't know where they are in the standings, but getting swept by the Rangers is not exactly a good look. One game behind? Okay, well, they're there. They're there. There's no reason to hit the panic button yet. I mean, if they were as far back as the Mets were, then I would say yes. I don't know, Layla. I don't know what the American League wildcard race is shaping up to be. I'm sorry. One game behind means that so the way it goes is that every team can earn half a game on a team that's in a wild card or that is in a playoff spot in either the division or the wild card. But if the team ahead of them also wins, then that half game is negated back to a full game. Whereas if that team loses, then it becomes a virtual tie. Right. Um, 7 games behind in the wild card, or are you talking about the AL East division? Okay, I would like if someone could hit home runs here, please. You're not sure? You think wild card? All right, just give me 1 second. I'll look it up. This up. I don't care. Alright, let's see. Well, it's over for them in terms of the division. I don't think they're going to come back from that. So these are the teams who have been eliminated so far. Like, these teams pretty much have no shot at all in getting in the playoffs. That would be the Oakland Raiders, the Oakland A's, the Kansas City Royals, the Chicago White Sox, and the Colorado Rockies. Those 4 teams are the ones that cannot make it at all. In terms of the wild card, actually they're 1.5 games behind. They're 1.5 games behind Seattle, so they would have to win their they would either have to win the game that they would have to win a game where Seattle isn't playing to be able to gain a game, or Seattle has to lose a game when the Blue Jays aren't playing for it to get reduced to 1 game. Boston, I mean, they're right there with the Yankees. I guess not. I just don't know how many games are left. It's going to take a lot in order for the it's going to take a lot for the Red Sox and Yankees to be able to make it. Just like it takes a lot for the Mets to be able to make it. Although the Mets, honestly, their chances are dwindling pretty quickly.
The shortstop, Derek.
Oh, excuse me. Go back. Everyone go back. No one's going. I don't trust 42 speed Piazza. And I didn't have to. I didn't have to because they just gave me 2 runs right there. Yeah. I keep getting on top of the ball. And I need to get underneath it in order to get the home run.
Now batting, the catcher, Jason Kendall.
You know, I just thought about this. Maybe the reason I was making some progress in the Roberto Clemente award program is because I have Tamar Johnson as well as Jason Kendall on this team right now. They're both playing, so that would make sense if the program requires XP with Pirates players. It's sad seeing a player like Votty get booed by his own city. It was just as hard Toronto. Sports fans are very weird, Layla. You know, one moment they love you, the next moment they'll hate you. Sports fans are weird. Yeah, absolutely. Toronto was expected to compete, and I mean, so far they're competing, but they've got $14 million for 1 year. I'm not. I mean, that is a lot of money, but I mean, there are more options. That I think more players are getting. I think there are other players, like, I think Pete Alonso is getting more than Vladdy is. But I mean, or Vladdy Jr. is, but Alonso is hitting like 44 home runs, so he's worth it. At least in that aspect. Something like that, yeah. Yes, he's somewhere in the 40s. It's like his 3rd season with 40-plus home runs in his entire career. And yet the Mets want to shop him? David Stearns wants to trade him? Like, come on. If anything, Met fans love Pete Alonso. They love him. They don't want to see him go like they saw Jacob deGrom go. That's why I think a lot of people are calling for Alonso to get a long-term contract. Attaboy Vaughn. Yes, sir. I mean, it's not crazy to think that the Mets might go after Vladdy Jr. It's not crazy. Well, I think he understands that, like, fans are just frustrated and that he shouldn't take the boos so personally. Now, if they were booing him on a consistent basis, then I think he would take that into consideration. But if it's only 1 game, I don't see why he should leave. The last 2 weeks? I don't see him leaving. I think he sticks it out with Yeah, but Layla, the thing you have to understand is that people on social media are the worst. They are pretty much the worst of every fan base. And I can attest to this with the Atlanta Braves. The Atlanta Braves fans are some of the nicest people I have met in terms of fan bases. And yet, when you go on Twitter, you would think all of them are loudmouth, cocky jerks who just troll the Mets because they can. So what you have to understand is that social media does not speak for all fans. I mean, the boos at the crowd, yeah, that definitely speaks volume, but in terms of social media, everyone's just mean. Everyone is just mean. Yeah, exactly. So, you know, don't pay attention to what's on social media. It's depressing as hell. Strike three, sit down. I wouldn't be too worried about Vladdy Jr. walking away. I think Toronto's going to afford him. I think they can. Don't forget, wasn't it Vladimir Guerrero Jr. who won the home run derby this year?
No ball, 2 strikes.
I think they do want to keep him. I think they do. I mean, you're not going to really find a lot of first basemen out there right now to replace Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And what if he ends up signing with a team like the Yankees or the Red Sox or the Rays? Like, what if that ends up happening? And now you see him multiple times a year in a different uniform. You know, Braves or the Blue Jays cannot risk that. They can't risk it at all. That's why I'm saying they should re-sign him, and I think they're gonna. Yeah.
0-1.
I mean, it's definitely not an image I want in my head. So I'm just choosing not to imagine it. Attaboy Kendall. So what? That's Vaughn and Kendall that have home runs so far? Oh, Jeter too. Oh, well then those are the missions right there. I just got those missions done. Now I can just work on Sammy Sosa. Nice.
No ball, 2 strikes. Nope.
Disgusting. Strike three, sit down. I'm just saying, you know, honestly, no free agency decision can even begin until the World Series is over. So, no one is going to be talking about any contract extensions or any free agent signings or anything like that
Now batting, left fielder.
until the World Series is over. When that happens, then we can start to speculate. You know, oh, are the Mets going to keep Alonso? Is Otani going to remain with the Angels? If not, where does he go? It's all speculation. So my suggestion is let's not worry about that right now. Let's just focus on what's being played right now. And then we'll worry about the off season.
Leading off for the Lions, the center fielder, Sammy Sosa.
Yeah, Sosa's going to be safe. Although I wanted that home run.
Now that designated hitter, McGwire.
Ball inside.
Attaboy, Piazza. Well, if I needed any more home runs with great rates of 98 players, I could have gotten it with Piazza. Still, that's not what I'm looking for at this point. I'm looking for home runs with Sammy Sosa, because that will certainly help me in getting the program done. And unfortunately, right now, all I have is one, so I still got 20 to go. Attaboy, Larry. Good to see that power bat finally come around. Starting to think it was never going to get here.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
So, let's just see what happens with the postseason. Should be interesting, but the only prediction that I'm going to make is that the Braves are the ones that get to the World Series. And if they get there, I think they have the best shot at winning it. Like I said, they're the most complete team there is in baseball right now. Only team that might come close are the Dodgers, but we know the Dodgers don't do well in the playoffs unless it's a 60-game season. Sorry, I had to make that joke.
Take it out. Thanks. Ball one.
That's gone. Nice. Greg Vaughn. Great power bat. All right, let's see if Sosa can finally get in the home run column.
Number 54,
He does! All right! 2 down, 19 to go. And honestly, I think I'm going to move him to the top spot just so I can make sure he gets his at-bats and give him more opportunities to hit home runs. Oh yeah, it's double XP this weekend, by the way, guys, so make sure you're logging on and playing some games, because double XP, you can't pass it up. You need to make that, that push towards the boss, or to the bosses, or maybe you're, maybe you want to get some extra XP. Like maybe you already have the program completed, but you want to get another boss pack or another 97 overall pack. This is the time to do it.
Hey. Yeah. One ball, two strikes.
Strike three, sit down. Oh no. That's my bad. I wasn't paying attention. Strike three, sit down. And since the Weekly Wonders program is done now, I don't have to worry about getting the hits with Jeter or Bagwell or those guys. Nice.
The bat, number 2, Sosa, Derek Jr.
Cheer.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Termar. And gets 2 RBIs at a deal. Nice. Now the offense is going. Now the offense is starting to pick up. Where was this in the last game?
Number 64.
Oh, I thought maybe he returned the double play. Right there. Why didn't he just step on third? That doesn't make any sense. Strike three, sit down.
The third baseman, number 7.
I have to remember to check in on the Xfinity race at Bristol tonight. I don't know if it's going on soon or when, but I need to check in for my points. Strike three, sit down. Maybe I'll do it now. Oops. Not what I meant. That's what I meant. Let's see. Yep, I'll check in now. Get done. Out of the way. Thank you. Alright.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Anyway, I was talking about, oh yeah, my coworker was, I was saying earlier that my coworker was, put an idea in my head that I wasn't really thinking about, but now that I think about it, I might actually follow through on it. So on Sunday, Bartolo Colon is supposed to retire as a Met. And I saw him earlier this year at Citi Field, although I didn't really get a picture with him. Unfortunately, he was walking a little fast, and apparently everyone wanted a picture with Bartolo Colon. Strike three, sit down. You know, but he's supposed to retire, so he's obviously going to be there. And I initially wasn't going to go, but now that I think about it, I actually might. I mean, I got nothing better to do on that Sunday. There's no NASCAR race, and the Jets are, well, they're not playing until probably 4, I want to say, since it's against Dallas. But at the same time, they're probably going to get killed by Dallas, so it might just be a better idea for me to go to the Mets game. So, I don't know. I wasn't really thinking about it, but now that I'm thinking about it, might not be the worst idea in the world. Might not be, so I'll continue to think about it. Ultimately, I just want that picture with Bartolo. That's all I want. A picture or, you know, an autograph would be good, because I've taken pictures with Mookie Wilson, Howard Johnson, Roger McDowell, Willie Randolph, Todd Zeal, and Tim Tuffle this year. So, you know, why not just add Bartolo Colon to that mix? Why not, you know? If I can. I know it's going to be a tough task. I know it's going to be a tough task. But I suppose, as the old saying goes, you'll always miss a shot you never take. So I was also thinking about going to, last month, Terry Collins was supposed to make an appearance at a sports memorabilia store about, like, I want to say 45 minutes to an hour away from where I am. And I was thinking about going, but I completely forgot about it. And the reminder that was set on my phone turned out to be at that time. Not an hour before, not a day before, not 12 hours before. Nope. Reminded me. So I missed out on that opportunity because I didn't set the reminder. I didn't set the reminder correctly. And I'm really punching myself for that. I also missed out on meeting Howie Rose, too. Like, I was going to have him sign my bobblehead here that I have of him. I was going to have him sign it, you know, maybe take a picture with him. But I guess I just decided it wasn't really worth it. Plus, at that point, it was in July, so at that point, I was pretty much depressed about the state of the Mets. You know, they had just traded Scherzer. They were getting rid of Verlander. They were basically unloading at that point, and I was like, I really don't want to have anything to do with the Mets right now. Beautiful double play. That's how you turn it.
Leading off for the Lions, the third baseman, McGwire. Now back, second baseman, Johnson.
Great double play there by Machado. Or not double play, I'm sorry. Great double. My bad. I'm still in that defensive mindset, you know? Oh, listen to those boos. I know, sorry your team sucks. Complain to your owner. That's ultimately what Met fans did, and finally we got rid of the Whoop-ons. So, we'll see what goes forward. Unfortunately, I don't think Steve Cohen is going to meet that goal that he had of winning a World Series in 5 years, because we're already chalking up next year to be a dud. 2025 might be the best shot, but that's at the tail end of his 5-year plan. God, why can I not hit home runs with Sosa?
All ones the count.
I think I'm going to have some water. Excuse me. Yes, I finally have some water. Well, actually, it was from, it was my water bottle from going to the gym earlier. I just refilled it before I left.
No, inside.
Strike 3, sit down. Jeez, can you guys already believe it's September? Strike 3, sit down. It's like crazy. The summer went by so fast. You know, now we're gonna get into October, so it's gonna be Halloween time, and then we're gonna get into the holidays. And can I ask you guys a personal question? Or, well, not a personal question, but like, there is a lot of debate about this, and I have my own personal views on this, but I was just kind of curious as to what everyone else thought. How soon is too soon to be playing Christmas music?
That's a ball.
Because, like, for me, I don't want to hear Christmas music until at least Thanksgiving. Like, let me enjoy Thanksgiving, and then you can play all the Christmas music you want. Especially since you know, in our local station, or in my area, we have 106.7 Light FM, and when it gets around the holidays, oh, they're playing Christmas music non-stop. It's like every 24 hours, Christmas music. But sometimes they do it early. They do it like a week after Halloween, and I'm like, really? Come on, can't we just get to Thanksgiving? And then there are those people that decide they're going to forget Halloween and just start preparing for Christmas. Start doing the music or start doing the music there. And I'm like, I know Halloween's coming up, but like, you're monsters. If you're playing Christmas music before Halloween, like, I don't want to even talk. I don't want to even talk to you. That's nuts. You know, but I understand, like, some people get so excited about the holidays, they just want to do it as soon as humanly possible. It's like, can we just get through Halloween? And then you could be crazy with the decorations if you want. But the Christmas music, for me, the deal breaker is Thanksgiving. Like, just let's get there, and then after everyone has their turkey and their mashed potatoes and corn and everything, when that happens, then they can start playing Christmas music nonstop. Although I will say that my least favorite part of the holidays is the tourism that New York City gets, especially the Rockefeller Center, because it's not far from where I work. So the streets are more crowded because everyone, when they go to Rockefeller Center, they want to see the big Christmas tree. And to me, it's annoying. Like, I get it. Some people, for them, it's like, it's historic, but I mean, come on. It's a tree. So, that's one of the things that I don't like about the holidays. It just, the tourism that goes for the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree is just, to me, overdone. It's like, these many tourists don't need to constantly be here. Oh, another thing that sucks about the holidays, the travel. And I mean to New York City. I have been on, last year was insanely bad. Like, I remember I got on buses late because everyone was lining up, and it was a long line. Like, the line itself, you had like the overcover for everyone to kind of like sit there and sit on the bench and just stay out of the rain or snow or whatever. Basically, the way it went was that this would be the line, comes all the way around, all the way to the other side. It's insane. I look at that and I'm like, no, I don't ever want to deal with that again. That's just insane. Because I know for a fact I will never, and I repeat, never get on that bus. Strike 3, sit out. But I suppose with my schedule changing from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m., I won't have to deal with that as much. Especially since everyone's probably already going to be in the city, and some of them may already be leaving. Like, some of them might be going home for the day. So I may not have to deal with it too much. But still, that's just the tourism at Rockefeller Center and the travel and the large amount of crowds trying to travel into the city during or around the holidays. It's just, to me, those are the worst two parts of the holidays. Can't stand it. That and Christmas music before Thanksgiving. I will never, ever be okay with that. Never. I don't care how many people do it. I am never okay with it. Anyway, I'm sorry to bring that up. I was just thinking about it, you know. I know we're still in September, so what does it really matter? But I mean, you can never plan too far ahead.
Leading off for the Rockies, The
Well,
seventh
this
inning.
game was a complete dud in terms of Sammy Sosa. I was hopeful he would have another home run, but unfortunately that never came to fruition. So I think the only way that I'm going to be able to complete this is continue doing the XP missions. Strike 3, sit down.
Ball! That pitch is out. Aye. I got a ball, 1 strike. Aye. That's ball 2. 2-2 to count.
Come on, Pedro. Strike 3, sit down.
On 1. Aye.
Come on, Pedro. One more. One more.
Ball, that's inside. Ball, that's low.
Strike 3, sit down. Alright. Their win. Got some of the missions done. Not all of them, but got some of them done. Pedro gets up to tier 3. Wow. Jeter and Piazza, they're up to tier, Oh, look at that. Wow. Piazza and Jeter got up to tier 1. And then we got a bunch of rewards here. There we go. I got the home runs. Oh, it's extra base hits, total bases. Who's a Roberto Clemente Award winner? Who got 225? Or what was it? 250? 255? So then maybe it was maybe it was Jeter? I don't know. This is weird. By the way, I'm opening up these packs right here. Oh, I remember this Nick Solak card. Oh, this was so good for me. Or I enjoyed that card anyway. Oh, excuse me. You know what? Let's go Frankie Montes. And then the unlockables, I'm assuming this is for, yeah, the West. Yeah, just do the Astros for now. First, let's see where I'm at in terms of the Great Race of 98. So I'm at 140, which is where I thought I would be. There are no more missions here. So the only way that I can get it is either, you know, do the XP mission, which will require me to play a conquest game, but at least I have time for another at least I have time for another play versus CPU game. And by the way, I'm moving Sammy Sosa up so that I can try to hit home runs with him. Maybe I won't have to rely on the maybe I won't have to rely on on the Conquest games to be able to get me there. But we'll see. Yeah, I can't believe I still haven't done the Nation of Baseball map yet. It's like, when am I going to start to do that, you know? Alright, give me Pedro. Frick! Come on, Sammy! I mean, I may have to, I may have to just rely on the XP to do it. Because right now, at the pace that I'm going at with Sosa, there's no shot. Thank you for the errant throw, Contreras. Go, 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 go. Nope. I was going to send them, but I thought better of it. Attaboy, Piazza. Nice! Well, if I keep at the pace that I'm going at right now, I'm not really going to have to worry about throwing in Nen or Franco or Percival. Oh my gosh. What a snag. You know, perfect too. That was squared up. And that one was a perfect squared up too. And yet that was no good. Come on.
All ones the count. Outside, that's a ball. Ball. 2-2 count. Got him.
I also just thought about this too. I still need to grind the mission for Matt Payne in the Extreme program. I mean, I kind of felt like that it has really gone by the wayside, the Extreme program grind. I was doing it, I was trying to complete it, but there's just the moments, it takes a lot of time. It really does. And I just found myself not being able to complete it, you know? At least at the moment.
Batting up, the second baseman, Termar Johnson.
What was that? Did someone just call Termar Johnson overrated? Wow. That's brutal. I remember in the old MVP baseball games, they would actually have the crowd chanting overrated. So it wouldn't just be one person. It would actually be the entire crowd chanting overrated. Oh, sure. Now Sammy Sosa wants to get a home run for me. That still leaves me with 18 to go. Well, I was following that guy's order. You know, he said, swing! I'm like, okay. Sometimes I don't understand that. Why fans think that, you know, they could get ball players to swing at pitches if they just yell, swing! Like, you don't think you're in a crowd, you don't realize that you're in a crowd of over 30,000 fans, and you think a baseball player is going to hear you if you tell him to swing? Like, come on.
0-1's the count.
I know sometimes it goes quiet, especially when the home team is down like crazy, like they are right now. But, like, do you really think these ball players hear you? Come on. If they don't, they're not going to hear you, even if the crowd is not loud. They're so dialed in and so focused at the plate that they're going to tune out everything. So I don't understand why fans think they can or they should do it. It's just annoying to me. Like, I'm there to enjoy a game. I'm not there to heckle ball players or anything. I'm there to just watch and enjoy. That's what I paid for my ticket to do.
One's the count. Hey.
Come on, Pedro.
0-1.
Strike 3, sit down.
Ball. That's ball 2.
Come on.
2 balls.
I hate
2
these
strikes.
freaking animations. It's like, either follow through or don't.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Blues, number 59, Elvin.
Oh, let's see. I guess we'll warm up then. It's not like it's the safe situation is in. I'm just warming him up, you know, just in case. Larry! Larry!
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
See, there goes that guy again, singing overrated. He actually sang it to Machado. Which, by that base hit, I don't think he's overrated. Let's see if he does it for Johnson. I think I've heard it so far, so... Yeah, maybe it was just more for Machado than was for Termar. Okay. Weird that it wouldn't let me change it to... wouldn't let me change it to second. But, okay. Boy, Kendall.
The left-hander, number 23, Greg Vaughn.
All right, Pedro, come on. Come on, you got this, Pedro. Strike three, sit down. What'd I tell you? I knew he got it.
One ball, two strikes.
Strike three, sit down. Alright, hopefully that was enough to get me the XP I needed to, you know, get the XP mission done again. Let's see. Ooh. Let's see, come on. Oh, wow! Wow, I fell 18 XP shy. Wow. That sucks. That really, really, really sucks. Well, I gotta do one more then. I don't know, maybe I'll just do conquest games to get it wrapped up, you know? Ah. And of course, Sosa's going to keep hitting home runs. Makes sense. You know, would have liked an onslaught, but whatever. What's up, Landon? How are ya?
Batting third, the left-hander, number 23, Greg Vaughn.
He's going. He's dead.
Doing good? That's good to hear. Oh, sorry. I was drinking a little bit of water, and
He's out.
isn't exactly agreeing with me right now. Ugh. You're feeling better? Good, man. Oh, were you sick? Oh, dude, I'm sorry. I completely forgot. But I'm glad that you are doing better. Yeah, sometimes it just takes like a day or two to be able to, like, start to get better. You know, the important thing is that you get plenty of rest, you get medicine, you drink lots of vitamin C. Or not vitamin C. It's either B or D. Either way, you drink lots of vitamins, and vitamins either B or D, and that's it. Like, you'll feel better in no time. You know, sometimes I've had those colds where they linger for like a week or whatever, and sometimes I have those colds where if I act early enough, I can get them. I can feel better probably within a day or two. So I guess it really just depends. As long as you take the necessary precautions to feel better, you know, or protect or treat yourself with for the cold. Although, did you hear that a lot of the decongestants that they were recommending for years, or not recommending, but they were selling for years, now they're being taken off of store shelves because they don't work? How crazy is that? How did they get away with selling this medicine, and yet people not figuring out that it, quote, didn't work? Crazy. It's like which ones were specifically? I think mostly they were Johnson and Johnson products, I believe, like naval congestant, Dayquil and NyQuil, I think, was on there. Which is crazy because that's what I use whenever I have a cold. I use Dayquil and NyQuil. Strike 3, sit down.
All one's the count.
You're doing the event right now? Are you going for Orlando Cepeda? Because last year that card sucked. That was like one of the worst cards in the game last year. So I don't know if I really want to go for it again, or if I want to get it this year. It was so terrible what they did with that Orlando Cepeda card.
All in one. Ball one.
It's like, I get it. He is a contact hitter, so I understand. But, I mean, can you do a quick survey and find out how many people actually want the Orlando Cepeda card? Just do a quick survey, and I think you'll find that not a lot of players actually want that card. Ooh, I'm taking a risk. 60 steal. I wish I had seen that earlier.
0-1's the count.
Yeah, he's out. I knew he would. I tried my best to. I tried my best to, avoid that, but I should have just known better that Sammy is not a base stealer. Kendall is, so I'll continue to steal bases with Kendall.
Runner, yes, yes.
See, like, that's a great jump that Kendall got. Well, look at that. Now he's set up, and he set himself up to drive in or score another run. Attaboy Piazza. Nah, I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go home. Uh-oh, they brought in Uribe, the supercharged player. Uh-oh. They called him out? Come on. Oh, well.
Yeah. On 2.
Strike 3, sit down.
Hey. 0-1. No ball, 2 strikes.
I'll tell you what, guys. If I don't get this program done tonight, I'm not gonna spend another stream on it because I really want to move on. I'll just complete it offline. Make sure I get the McGwire card, and that'll be it. Strike 3, sit down. So if I don't get it done tonight, I believe I can get it done tonight, but we're gonna have to see because right now I'm creeping up on less than an hour to go, and I still got to play a play versus CPU game. Not to mention, I still have to do a conquest game. How do I feel about the Clemente program? I hate that there is a second Gary Carter card in it. Like, I really don't see why there needed to be a second Gary Carter card. Like, what am I going to do with that card? I have the 99. Why do I need the 97? So, that's the one thing I don't like about the program. I was looking at it earlier. What were my original thoughts? Ortiz is just a DH. That's clear. Or a bench bat. I actually already have Lindor and Barrios because, as it turns out, as I've been grinding these, as I've been grinding the extreme, or not the extreme, the Great Race of '98 program, I've also been getting the stat missions done for the Roberto Clemente. The moments are not program. The moments are not fun. Oh boy. What, do they put you in one of those throwback stadiums? Is that why? And you have to hit like home runs? Like, do they put you at Forbes? That's what I thought. Because I know the Pirates used to play there at Forbes. By the way, that was another home run by Sammy Sosa. I think that was his fourth. But at this point, it doesn't really matter because I have more of a likelihood completing. Guy hit a home run on Hall of Fame. What? How the F do they expect us to do that? Clemente doesn't even have 10 points. Huh. I'd rather just grind. I'd rather just do the repeatable mission for the XP. That's what I'd rather do than complete that moment. Jesus. Strike 3, sit down. So eventually you did get it done. How did you get it done? Did you just try to swing early and hope that it would go over the wall, or what? Strike 3, sit down. Or did you have to leg it out via a an inside the park home run?
No balls, 2 strikes.
Wait for something inside.
Did he go?
Strike 3, sit down. And turn on it. It's the only way. All right. Sounds like a challenge. Thankfully, I'm not doing the program just yet. Let's see. Yep, 45. Oh, Sosa actually had 5. Sosa actually had 5 home runs, but honestly, it doesn't even matter because all I just need to do is another play versus CPU game, not to mention another conquest game, and I have this program done. And honestly, tonight, I could go as long as I want. Because it's Friday. I don't have work tomorrow. Might as well just do it for as long as I can. Yes, sir. About damn time, too. Sosa. 6 home runs? Come on. Yeah, thank God. Thank God it's Friday. This week just went by way too slowly. Alright, double for Piazza. I mean, we already have the home run with Sosa. So, nice double to be able to turn up the XP. That's the important thing in here. Oh, nice! Yeah, I don't know where I'm at in terms of the set collections, set 4 collections. I have to look. But I feel like I should have quite a bit of them, and I'm about ready to make more progress. It was so funny because when I actually went to go lock in the cards for set 4, I didn't realize I had already gotten to the first reward. I had over 50 cards from set 4, and I didn't even realize it. Yes, sir.
1-1.
Although still a ways away. And honestly, I have to look at the cards again and determine which cards I even want. I've never pitched well with Nolan Ryan, so I don't know if I want that card. But I know someone's going to have it, and someone's going to go online and abuse it, and it's going to be annoying as hell.
Got it.
Attaboy cheater.
Batting it, the third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado. Runner!
I'm also stealing bases to get the Roberto Clemente mission done in this game. Well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it done this game, but I'm going to try to get as many as I can. Really test Diaz behind the plate here. Attaboy to Termar. Especially now with the release of the Roberto Clemente card, I just picked up a couple extra with the Lindor and the Barrios cards. So even though I wasn't trying to grind the program, I inadvertently managed to complete enough of it to get those 2 cards. So I'm just basically setting myself up for to be able to grind the program later on.
That's a ball.
Come on, Vaughn, get there, get there. Yes, sir. Great effort there, Machado. Well, I wasn't going to get McMahon anyway. I know he had 29 speed, but He hit it well enough that 29 speed was good enough for a double.
Hey. 0-2.
Strike 3, sit down.
Oh, and 1. Ball, that's out.
Oh, my bad. Strike 3, sit down.
All one's the count.
Dang it. Bagwell, no, that's not what I wanted. Flatty 3-run bomb? Well, I guess those cheers are going to turn into cheers now, huh, Layla?
The catcher.
See, I told you, Layla, sports fans are weird. We are so weird. Alright? One game or one match, we're going to hate a certain player because we think they stink. The next, we're going to hail them as a hero.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
It's just weird.
Hey.
You know, I mean, even... Yeah, exactly, Landon. Exactly. The Canadians are no different than Americans are. No different.
Hey.
Strike 3, sit down. Okay, I really need to get some offense going because I'm not going to get much XP with only 4 runs scored.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
That's gone. Thank you, Jeter. Never thought I would say that, but I guess here we are.
Your attention, please. Now coming for the Rockies, number 39, Brett Suter.
Well, that's all right. Machado isn't part of the Great Race of '98 program anyway, or that type of card. So it doesn't even matter. All right, come on, Sosa. What are you going to do? You're going to hit another home run for me? Nope. He's just going to fly out to center. Of course he would.
Oh, and 1.
Oh, look at that. I really don't even have to move. Nice. Hold on, guys. I'm going to have to put on a pair of headphones for a minute. So just bear with me for a second.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 3.
Strike 3, sit down. All right.
The batter, the designated hitter, Ryan.
There. Perfect. Please do, I hope you guys don't mind. It's just right now downstairs there's a commotion and I'm getting very annoyed by it. But if I'm going to yell, I'm only going to antagonize the situation. So it's just better if I just put these headphones on and not hear it at all. You guys might not be able to hear it, but I hear it.
The second baseman.
Yeah, they actually work good too. Like I can barely hear anything. I can only hear myself talk. But that's all I needed to do. I just need to not hear the commotion that's going on downstairs. Strike 3, sit down. No, it's the only way I'm not going to antagonize the situation. So, Endo's not really performing well for me here.
That's off the plate.
There we go. What a base hit. Wow, extra base hit, actually. Alright, send them home. Come on, Kendall, you can beat it. Let's go. These are noise canceling headphones, or these are actually construction headphones. These are the ones that these construction workers use when they're working with their power tools and everything. So these are really good headphones.
Oh, that's out.
And very cheap too. Very cheap. You can actually get them over at Home Depot for cheap. I think they were $20 or whatever. I'm like, hell yeah, I'll take that. It means I don't have to worry about the any commotion downstairs or anything. I'll be all for that. Plus, I also needed it for when I was working from home too, because I would try to get work done. I would work early in the morning, and my brother's downstairs, and he's causing a commotion, and it's like, I need to do work. Not this work. This is not work. This is more of a hobby. I'm talking about, like, my daytime job and everything.
0-2.
So these were a great way to, like, just put some earphones in my ears and then put these over my ears, and I could get work done and not worry about what my brother is doing. So yeah, I highly recommend these if you find a noise to be an annoyance, and you want to, and you don't want to spend like hundreds of dollars for those noise canceling headphones. Then these are just as effective. They don't completely cancel out noise, but they certainly do at least muffle them. Wow, why would you go with 35 speed? That makes no sense. I know you're trying to score runs and everything, but you need runs. That boy Walker. Oh, good thing I let that one go. Or good thing I was getting a drink of water, because I probably wouldn't have let that go if I wasn't doing that. Yeah, that's gone. Thank you, Machado. I mean, he doesn't count for the XP, but Walker does. That boy Tamar. Excuse me.
Oh, and 1.
Yeah, I can see why people say that this Sosa card is really bad. I am very inclined to agree with them. He went strike 3, sit down. Only 8 strikeouts this time for Pedro? Wow.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down.
No ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down.
The left-hander, number 23, Greg Vaughn.
Just not been a good game. I'm not even sure I'm going to get the XP that I need to complete the program. I'm going to try, don't get me wrong. I'll try, but I don't think it's going to happen, at least not in this game. Might have to do a couple conquest games to get the XP. Excuse me.
The first baseman, number 5, Jeff Bagwell.
He's out.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I did get one hit, so I suppose that's better than nothing.
Ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down.
All ones the count. Aye. All 2 is the count. That's a ball.
Strike 3, sit down. Very nice, Pedro. You might be the only thing that's saving me at this point.
Ball 1. Got him.
Come on, get out of here, get out of here. Let's go, Larry Walker. Larry! That was terrible, cheater.
Oh.
Some captain. See, that's a captain. One that hits a big... Go, Termar. Go, go, go. I probably could have sent him to third on that one, but I just chose not to risk it.
Ball. Aye.
Of course they're going to call that a strike. Why would I ever get a call in my favor? Huh. I guess the commotion has calmed down downstairs, so that's a good sign. Well, now I can take my headphones off.
winner, he's going, he's going.
He's safe.
If the commotion starts back up, I'll definitely put them back on.
Ball 1. Ball, next down.
Well, there goes that one.
Ball, that's outside. One ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Come on, Pedro.
That's ball 2.
Strike 3, sit down.
Yeah. Hey.
Strike 3, sit down. Won't get 20 strikeouts this time, but 14 ain't bad. If he can get 15 or 16, that'd be even better. He's already, I believe he's already going to get the complete game shutout. Strike 3, sit down. Sorry I keep adjusting in my chair and everything. It's not the most comfortable thing in the world. But it's sturdy. Unlike some of my chairs that I've had in the past.
The batter, the first baseman, Jeff Bagwell.
Attaboy, Bagwell. Attaboy, Larry Walker. Larry! Might as well get something while I'm still here, you know. I'm pretty sure the crowd was just chanting overrated to Derek Jeter. That's gone. Attaboy, Jeter. Well, that's one way to shut up a crowd that's calling you overrated. Just hit a home run. And Tamar is going to go deep. Nice. So that's going to give me one more at-bat with Sammy. One more at-bat with Kendall. And then if there are more after that, I guess we'll see. Sosa really needs to turn it around because he's been horrible this game. 1 for 5. Make it 1 for 6.
The batter, the catcher, Jason Kendall.
What's up, Grayson? Rez? This ain't Rez.
Nope, outside.
Oh, man.
Nope.
I'm alright. How are you? Oh, God. Coming in here thinking I'm Rez. Eh? Thinking I'm Rez, eh? It's funny because we were just talking about the Toronto Blue Jays. Layla was telling me how Vladimir Guerrero Jr. was getting booed by the crowd, and then all of a sudden he hit a 3-run bomb. Suddenly they're cheering for him again.
2-2 the count.
Strike 3, sit down.
Nope. Ball 1. 1-1. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I really don't understand this generation. Zaddy and well, zesty, that's not a new term. We've been using zesty for a long time. So that's nothing new. Zesty. But zaddy, yeah, that's a new one that I haven't heard. All right, so it might take me a little. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not sure I really want to know how they use it. Sure, of course. Here you go. Oh, hold on. There's a commotion downstairs. Headphones back on. Overall, this is like this is a nice card. I wish his speed was a little bit higher, but I mean, still in the 70s. It's pretty good. Yeah, doesn't look bad at all. Although Landon was just telling me that one of the moments here is, yeah, this is... Oh, Landon, you didn't mention that this was an optional mission. The heck? Clearly says optional. Yeah, it says optional right there. Extreme. No wonder why... Oh my god. You didn't know it was optional. Oh my gosh. Hey, look, there's no harm in it. I mean, you got the 10 program stars anyway, so what does it really matter? I just think that that's so funny. I was like, wait a minute, they're gonna make us do a moment on Hall of Fame? I mean, I can understand doing it for the Extreme program and everything, but to do it for just this program? That doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. I mean, at the end of the day, it's less work you gotta do, Landon, to grind the program. Or it was less work anyway, so no harm, no foul, other than probably just raging so bad at this, at completing the moment. So I'll sentence you to a couple years of therapy, telling the doctor how you rigged so hard at that moment that you ended up not having to complete. You didn't have to complete. Oh boy. Let's go, Piazza with the home run. But you were coming in here and you were telling me how hard it was. That's not you raging? Sure. Sure. We'll go with that, sure. I'm just messing with you, Landon. Honestly, like I said, you know, looking back now and not having to do it, the fact that you still had to get, you still got 10 program stars out of it, so. No, I definitely agree. It is annoying. At least if you had done it, you could have had an easier time in, say, the Polo Grounds. Polo Grounds would have been easier. I'm sure.
Batting third, the catcher,
Second to Polo? Oh, you don't like Polo? I know a lot of people who like Polo.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Because they can either pull or push it and get an easy home run. And then for their speed guys, they try to go up the middle to the deep parts of the ballpark and everything, and that's how they get home runs that way. Strike 3, sit down.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Blues, number 45, Abner Uribe.
Yeah, I have no idea what that means. Why Calgary? Why were you in Calgary today? Attaboy Machado. I guess we'll look it up.
Batting ninth,
When in doubt, look it up.
second baseman, Termar Johnson. The batter, the center fielder, Sammy Sosa.
He's good.
And he said this was it. What's the relation to Calgary? Again? What's the relation?
Ball, action time.
Ow. Yeah, I was about to say, is this some kind of term in Calgary that they're using? Son of a gun. Motion calmed down again. All right, let's bring in Rob Nen.
Your attention, please. Now pitching, Rob Nen.
Look, Grayson, I'm sorry. I really can't help you out here. I really don't know what those terms mean. I really don't understand this generation.
Batting six. The shortstop, Willie Agave.
I feel like at some point we're going to end up speaking a different language than English. I think we're honestly heading towards gibberish. Strike three, sit down.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Blues, number 59, Elvin Guerrero.
Attaboy, Vaughn. Attaboy, Piazza. Thank you for taking out the supercharged player that was giving me hell and instead putting in a guy who is a common pitcher. I think, right? Oh, bronze pitcher, my bad. And of course, Jeff Bagwell's going to hit into a double play. Come on. Honestly, it's tough to say because, I would need a lot of baseball stuff to talk about. Like, I would have to be so up to date on baseball news, not just Mets news. I would need baseball news because I gotta fill like 3 hours of streaming every single day. And unfortunately, you know, I can't be a full-time streamer because it doesn't make any money. You know, if I were a full-time streamer, I would have to rely on you guys to donate bits and sub and do all that stuff. I wouldn't be able to, and that doesn't really happen a whole lot in my streams. I mean, who was it that, earlier today, they came in and they did a sub. That was the first sub I've had in months. So, I don't think I would be a full-time streamer. Because it just doesn't pay enough. This I'm doing purely out of fun. Like, this is fun for me. Playing a video game that I would have been playing regardless, and being able to talk about baseball and interact with other players and everything. Yeah, I would need more to be a full-time streamer. I would need a lot more support than what I'm getting now. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the support that I'm getting right now. I would need a lot more in order for it to be worth my time, you know? Guess we'll go Matt Holiday. Ooh, I am going to have a shit ton of packs to be able to open up here. And I'm closing in on the Diamond Duos pack. I'll get there eventually. Alright, I think I could do one more game. And one more game ought to get me to McGwire. Hopefully. Hopefully. And also, the other thing with being a streamer is that you can't just be a streamer. You have to be a video content creator. So, you know, I would have to spend a lot of money on being able to be like that, a video content creator. And that means upgrading my computer, because the laptop that I have right now, that's 10 years old. It's got 10 years worth of stuff on it. 10 years. So I need to upgrade it badly. Wow, way to steal a home run. And I'm going to have to get the best equipment, too. Not to mention, I need better internet. Because like I said, me streaming straight from my console is not the way that I wanted to do it. You know, originally what my plan was to do it straight from my laptop. And I would have the overlays, the little notifications and everything, and it would have much better presentation. But unfortunately, the internet at my house sucks. And, you know, I don't pay for it, so I can't really upgrade it. I have to wait till either I can pay for my own internet, or, you know, I can find someone who's willing to share their internet with me. Preferably the former, not the latter. Before I could start streaming from my laptop. Believe me, I've done the experimentations and they just never worked out. A lot of stuff goes into it. You can't just be a streamer. You know? So I don't think I could do that. I know while it seems tempting and it seems fun, you know, and maybe people can become the next Chris Move or Cougs or trying to think of some of the top streamers on Twitch. Wow, my God. Thought that was gone for sure. Man, they just did not want me to have that home run.
That is it. The right fielder, number 33.
No, he didn't.
I will get Rob Nen up and warming, just in case.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Brewers. Number 35.
So it seems tempting to do it, to be a streamer and everything, and maybe someone can be like all those all those YouTube creators and or Twitch creators that I mentioned, but the reality is very few of them do. And Twitch doesn't really get a whole lot of money from it, so it's really all about sponsorship. And I get emails from Streamlabs all the time about sponsorships. The thing is, they're trying to get me to do games that even, quite frankly, I wouldn't play. They're like, oh, promote it and get several people to sign up for it, and then we'll give you money. And it's like, the game's not good, though. The game's not good. I'm not going to promote it. You know? So, not to discourage anyone from trying to stream or anything. I'm just saying, if you're thinking that this can be a full-time thing, you better get started a lot sooner. That's all I can say.
Your attention, please. Now,
No ball, 2 strikes. Oh, that's out.
Strike 3, sit down.
Count.
All right. Come on, then.
Nope, that's the ball.
Oh, excuse me.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Excuse me.
Oh, that's 6 out.
Strike 3, sit down.
ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Now, pitching for the Blues, number 59,
Troy Percival will get warmed up. Give him another save, because why not? Come on, get out of here. Get out of here so I can get the XP. Son of a gun! Piazza. And maybe I should have sent Vaughn there. Vaughn. Excuse me. Maybe I should have sent them there, but you know, I'm not trying to score another run. I just want to get XP and base hits and everything. No, I can't.
the right fielder, number 33.
I mean, men can also get the save too. I guess that's an option. Is this a grand slam? It is! Alright! Larry Walker with the grand slam.
Number 46, right, Wilson.
well. Oh well.
All one's the count. One ball, 2 strikes. That's outside. Full count.
Come on, man. I need you to locate here. There you go. He's got it.
Hey! Hey! Nope, outside.
I could definitely see a lot of people abusing this Rob Nem card online. Strike 3, sit down.
0-1.
Oh, so there's a band tonight at the bar across the street. Great.
Nope, that's inside. 3.
Strike 3, sit down. There we go. Got Mark McGwire. That's all I needed. All right. Well, there are to put it lightly, a shit ton of packs here for me to open up. I will save these for next time because I do not want to add into my card collection when I still have a lot of live series cards to sell. So that's going to do it for me. Thank you to everyone who tuned in. Even if it was only for a moment, I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to follow me here on Twitch and or subscribe. Either one would make me a very happy person. If you're watching this on YouTube, I thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you subscribe to my channel and you like the video. And if you want to know when I go live, you can follow me on X at TTVNextJGGen24. It's my gamer tag that's in the upper left there, so go give me a follow. I'll usually post whenever I go live. You can also turn on notifications here on Twitch. That way Twitch sends you an email every time I start up a stream. So we got this program done. It's over with. Time to move on. I think on Monday I'll just start with the Roberto Clemente program. Start doing some of the moments since I already did some of the missions and got Lindor and Barrios already. So that will likely be on Monday. Maybe we'll even take a crack at that Hall of Fame difficulty moment that Landon seemed to think was tough. So I hope you'll tune in on Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern. And until then, guys, have a good night and have a good weekend.